Chosen ones, you got a different type of glow. Yep, you got a different type of glow. When God turns your pain into peace. All my chosen ones, if you understand God got you, smash the thumbs up. It's your boy Trapanese. If you clicked on this video, then I know you're anointed and appointed. You're anointed. You have that oil on your life. You're MVP, you're God's most valuable prophet. Why? Because he turned your pain into peace. So now your glow is different. Smash the thumbs up if you want a different glow. Smash the thumbs up if you have stepped in shield glows, or if you're in the middle of it, or you feel the glow and you just know God got you. Okay, because when your skin is glowing, when your life is glowing, when your aura is glowing, because God is turning the pain into peace. You probably went through a bad time, bad breakup. You probably went through some impoverished times. You know, you probably just lost your job. I know. But just because you lost out on certain things that cause you some type of pain or certain type of anguish, understand that God got you the whole time. Smash the thumbs up if you know God got you the whole time. If you knew God would turn your pain into peace, smash the thumbs up. If you knew God was on the right track, putting you on the right track, setting you on new ground. If you ask me, it's not your plan, it's his plan. So, like I said, the glow hit different. Very different. So if you see him working out the pain in your life and you're wondering why, it's because you have that glow, you have that aura, and God shall never leave you, nor he will forsake you. So, somebody asked me the other day, are you Christian? Somebody asked me, it's story time. Somebody asked me, are you Christian? I said, are you Christian? I had to make sure I got it right. Yep, I believe God is my Lord and Savior. Jesus died for my sins. I believe he's my Savior. And now that you know that, you will be saved. But don't mean you won't go through pain. But don't mean that your pain won't be turned into peace. Don't think that just because your prayers won't be answered. Wake up in the morning, give prayer and supplication and thanksgiving. Okay? Because joy comes in the morning. Okay, the devil came to steal, kill, and destroy. So you won't act and pursue your dreams. So you won't act, so you won't get God's blessings, so you won't get the promises. But the glow hit different. Start talking different. People won't think people gonna notice. Whether you just hit the gym or you start taking care of yourself, where God starts working on your life internally, where then also it's going to manifest into the outside world. It's going to project to the outside world. Well, yeah, you might make some financial gains, but it's not about financial gains, because you can't take none of this with you when you go. So when I'm talking about turning your pain into peace, I'm talking about turning to some type of peace where you can now function at a higher vibration, where you can navigate your life and get the best results and end up in the best destination. See, a lot of people are deprived of the peace in their life because of the chaos that the devil tries to bring and tries to distract them. I want to let you guys know that the driving force of your peace is staying faithful, staying humble. You know, seeking Ye's face, and everything shall be added. And I keep saying this all the time. For my new subscribers, please smash the thumbs up button and please hit the subscribe button. But for my returning, you already know what it is. As I said, you know, the higher vibration, your isolation, sometimes a pain of isolation, sometimes a pain of losing out on certain things, and being of this world, it gets lonely sometimes. But you're always gonna find refuge. You're always gonna find guidance. You're always gonna find, you're always gonna find that conclusion that none of that outside world meant anything to the grand scheme of the peace and the tranquility that God's gonna bring on your life. Because there's some wicked ways that the devil tries to make it seem like You know, even though they're going through a lot of pain, that they're having so much fun. You don't know the type of pain people are going through. You know, just to keep up with the Joneses, and they ain't got that glow. You can see it. You know, a lot of people sacrifice, you know, being something that they're not, and they're sacrificing their peace, and they're sacrificing being in pain. But MVPs, God's most valuable prophets, I'll tell you guys right now, we're not built like that. You're not built like that. You're anointed and appointed and ready to go. So if you ask me, if you turn in your pain into peace, that means you're turning to the Lord. And if you understand, even the people that say I don't believe in the Bible, whatever, they still believe that there's a God. So you got to understand that when God gives you that glow, when God gives you that peace in your life, when God removes things from your life, when God removes people from your life, understand, again, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. When people didn't support you, when they knew you had that glow, they knew you had that aura in your life, you knew you were talented, you were overqualified. But with God, you're overqualified. Okay, God is overqualified for you. Okay, God is working so many more miracles in your life that He's turning that pain into peace. But you have to see it. So, you know, when things don't work out in your favor, like me, I ain't got time to be working at no job. I ain't got time to be bossed around by nobody. Chosen ones, you already know. Because all these people have these exterior motives. They just want to use you up. And I feel bad for the men that have a job, or a woman that has a job, and their family's livelihood is in the balance of somebody else. So God's going to turn that pain in losing your job. God's going to turn that pain in not being able to provide for your kids. He's going to turn that pain into peace if you let Him. And then your glow's going to be different. Your aura's going to be different. You're going to affect more people. I know I'm going to be fine. I know God's going to come through. I know God's angels are going to come through. So when you know God turned that painful moment, that tragic moment, or maybe that moment that the devil wanted you to stop and just soak in the pain and misery and frustration. But God said, no. I got you. I got my hands and feet. And I got my spiritual angels. I got my spiritual guidance moving you along. So when you're anointed and you're appointed, things will happen. The attacks will get greater, but the greater the attacks, the greater calling on your life. But God turns that pain. And certain people want to take that pain and want to do pleasure things of this world, be of this world, and have the pleasures of the world. They want to turn the pain into pleasures instead of turning the pain into peace. They don't want to turn from evil. They don't want to turn from evil. They don't want to turn to God. It's so easy to turn to the devil nowadays. But the devil's contract, we already know, the devil came to steal, kill, destroy, and he only wants one thing, and he wants your soul. And you can't get that back. So, realizing, if it was me, in a different type of world, and wanted different things, and I was of this world, yes, I'd feel like God's not going to turn my pain into peace. But I'm at peace. And I'm seeking His face every day. Don't ask when. Don't ask when. Just prepare yourself. God's preparing you. Okay? If you in the middle of it, God's preparing you. If you feel like you ready to give up and can't go on, just understand God got you. If you can't find a place to stay tonight because people did you wrong, understand God's gonna turn your pain into peace. If people close the door on you, they don't want to associate with you, God's gonna turn your pain into peace. You got to understand, if you feel like a car broken down on the side of the road, understand God's going to give you peace. He's going to turn that pain into peace. If you lost a child, you lost a loved one, understand that God's going to give you peace. when you take a step back, understand that it's his plan, not yours. And then you gotta fall in love with the journey. You gotta fall in love with what God is making you out to be. So when he's turning that pain into peace, understand that he's making you a better person. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, discernment. So I just want you guys to understand that if you're fighting for your peace, just know that God is fighting with you. But the battle's already won. Okay? Look at this as the battle has already won. Okay? You might have a messed up situation. You might have gone through a lot. But God can change your situation and turn your pain into peace. If you believe, if you have faith that you are chosen, you are anointed and appointed in the MVP, God's most valuable prophet. I'm here for this prophetic message. I'm here to inspire and uplift you, give you some spiritual guidance. I'm not perfect, okay? But joy comes in the morning, and it's the morning for the chosen ones. I love y'all. Peace out.